This is Andy with QualityStocks. Today is Tuesday, November 16th, 2010, and today we're going to take a look at Synovus Financial. This is a New York Stock Exchange company trading under ticker SNV. Really caught my eye because of the regimented way that this trades. Just very sharp channel. Seems to kind of abide by the technical rules. You see it's in the channel. Pretty much held it the whole time. Put a line somewhere right through there. You can just see how definitive it is. Right now it's down at a support level right through here. So I want to see if it's going to follow the rules again and make a move. Possibly getting a bullish cross of the MACD. See the MACD histogram trending back towards zero, telling you a cross possibly is going to happen. Same way with the PPO. Kind of a pinch sort of setup, but the positive DI and negative DI properly positioned. This could make a move off of that. The MFIs, now they're a little bit ugly. The separation is not that great, but it's coming back down. That's partially because this black candle from yesterday gapped out, tried to make a move, couldn't hold, actually closed down, but closed higher than the previous day. That's where the black candle comes from. This accumulation distribution is kind of starting to put itself into a little bit of a slide. It's going to have to make a turn. It's kind of also in a bit of a channel, kind of right through these levels. In the longer term, going to look for it to try and break out of it, but also on the downside, it could break out the bottom portion of it. So we're going to look for this roll to continue and this try and make a move back up to the upper side of the channel. Shaking money flow shows you that over the last several weeks, buying pressure has definitely been dominant, and it got that little bit of a twist down because of the selling yesterday despite the move up. Commodity channels making a nice climb, holding over negative 100. That's actually in a good position. Full stow is kind of similar in that it's trying to trend up, but it actually lost some momentum yesterday. Again, that black candle. Black candles can mess charts up pretty quickly and make things, even though it gapped up, you see the price per share move up. There was still selling involved, and that'll turn a lot of your indicators pretty quickly. Tricks, if it's going to hold that base up top there in the price per share and the candles, this is going to have to start turning pretty quickly because we don't want to see this dip down real low and make a significantly lower low. It's starting to flatten and starting to curl just a little bit, but it's going to have to turn pretty quick in order to continue holding these levels in the tricks. The RSIs are in a very nice position, trending up, pretty sharp trend line to them. See this 7-day. Pretty sharp moving upwards. Got the 14 and 21 also trending up. All three tucked together and heading towards 50. Breaking through 50 is going to be a big key for it. Most importantly, though, is holding this bottom support right here around $2. You can see it dip below at $1.94, $1.97. A wick down shouldn't be too scary, but this really needs to try and start to put together a move now. I'd be a little bit surprised if it wants to come back down and bounce back up, but I'll pay attention to that in the future because typically when it makes its move, it comes down and goes pretty much straight back up, down, straight back up. See how it does? It's done that so many times in the past. So I'm going to look for it to come down through here and try and make a move sharply back up again. Volume is plenty strong on this. The New York Stock Exchange company, see 14.3 million shares traded, plenty of liquidity. Going to meet some resistance right in through this area would be my guess. It's 226, 225, came up hit 220. Middle Bollinger Band is right there at 221. I'd look for some PPS and moving average resistance right through there. The 50-day is at 236. I think that will be another source of just moving average resistance because it's kind of going to stair step through here a little bit where it kept making new lower lows. So they do factor in a little bit when it comes to price per share resistance. But on the larger picture, I'd look for more significant resistance right up around here, around 260. If it can make it through that 20-day, I think it'll make it through the 50-day. And it should come up here and try and test this trend line and see what happens to this as far as making continuing overall channel. So I think that SNV is one to keep an eye on today and over the next few days, see if this support level holds. And if indeed this can make a climb and push up, try and put some significant gains together. Closing at $2.10. Even if it goes up and tests the trend line, it's a 20% move. That's very significant. And if history holds true, that sort of move should be somewhere in its future, because that's the sort of bounces it's made in the past, excluding this one, which was even a larger move. So we're going to keep an eye on Synovus and see if this double bottom is going to hold true and see what this has in store for us. As always, this video chart is merely my interpretation. This is Andy with QualityStocks. Thank you for watching and trade smart.